Hi everyone, it's Melissa. I hope you're all having a very fabulous day today. Let's go ahead and get started. I hope you'll stick around with me, and this will just be kind of a chit chat. So I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer just so you guys can see. There we go. I'm just going to kind of be looking down at some of my products and decide what I'm going to do. Most of the products that I'm going to use, I believe all of them are, well, let's stick with most of them, will be Zuzu Luxe or Gabriel Cosmetics. They are certified gluten-free, so if you have any issues with sensitivity to gluten, if you've been watching me, you know that it's not only edible things, it's also topical, so that's why I trust this brand. But I'm going to use their dual powder foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. I'm going to use it in D10 because I'm going to use a bronzer to kind of warm up my complexion. I also have the D14 in the same powder foundation, and so this is the lighter. This is what the color looks like. So it has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. I'm just going to apply this to the middle of my face, and then I'll just chit chat while I'm doing this. I am a mom of 2 teen boys. My older son thinking of going out on his own, and he is not afraid to go out there and try things, and he's not going to be the kid that is one of those that's in the office. He's talked about going out to Montana. They took a trip out there a couple years ago, a family trip, and I didn't go along with that on that trip because I don't travel well, for one, and secondly, because of my sensitivity. I was going to be with a lot of people that are not, I can't say understanding, they know, but some people don't know how sensitive I am, and it just would have made it difficult, and I didn't want to make it difficult for everyone else, and since I already didn't travel very well, I decided to stay home. And then also we have homestead, so somebody has to take care of the poultry and our pets and things like that. So but he's talked about going back to my older son, he's talked about going out to Montana and maybe doing construction out there. He would love to work on a ranch. Any type of farm, livestock, he would love to do that. I could definitely see him doing that. And he's also talked, which is really surprising to me because he doesn't like the heat, and we've traveled to my home state. It's not like he wouldn't have family there, which would be kind of cool. If he went to Montana, there are relatives on my husband's side, but none on my side. So, I just don't know what he's going to do, but he's very, very level-headed, very responsible. He is a great kid. And I know every parent says that because they're partial, but he really is. Once he sets his mind to something, that kid can do it. He has goals. And I think that's really cool, especially in the generation now. I'm just going to say this. There aren't that many kids with goals like that. They did a financial class in school, and his teacher said he is one of the best that she has seen because he is one of the kids that wants a lot of land, small house. He will choose a fixer-upper. She said, I could see him, because he wants the land, he would live in a small cabin. He's very focused. He's not one of those kids where a lot of money impresses him, which that's kind of the way my husband and I are very plain and simple. I mentioned I was using the lighter foundation, and I did that. And what I'm going to do now, this is the Zuzu Luxe Light. This is, it says a mosaic luminizer. As you can tell, it has different colors that are in this, but I don't find that it makes my face shiny at all. This is more, when I think of a luminizer, I think of a lot of highlight, not. And so I'm going to use this product. I'm using the same brush I did to apply my foundation, and just apply it to the areas where I would normally, and then my mirror gets really dirty, areas that I would normally get sun. I'm going to apply it to my cheeks and the forehead, and then kind of brush it down a little bit under my neck to warm it up. My youngest is 14. He just shocked us. I mentioned this in past videos. He was very into soccer, which my older son was as well. My older son played soccer all the way from the time he could kick the ball. He was little up until his sophomore year of college, and he decided he didn't want to do that, so he didn't play the sophomore, and he was good. So I don't know. It's just one of those things where his interest completely changed once he hit that teenage years, and I was shocked because we got the letter from the school for my younger son, and he mentioned he didn't want to play soccer. So I don't know, my husband said maybe it's a thing with the boys in the family, because that's what my husband did. He was a fantastic basketball player, and he actually had friends who were mad at him for quitting basketball. He quit and he went to play guitar, and that's what my husband does. But really played the last 13 years, and he is actually going to stop playing with the band that he is playing with now. He makes his own music, he plays his own songs, and he wants to start publishing those, which he has been doing. He's been putting together a couple songs on singles and things like that. So he'll be doing that, and you guys want to know that. He hasn't gotten his channel really up and running yet, but he'll start doing songs on that. He'll also start giving lessons as well online. So that's just kind of the direction he's going to take. And yeah, well, I have a YouTube channel. My sons have a YouTube channel, and well, my younger son, he was Minecraft, now it's Fortnite, and then my older son is snowboarding and dirt biking, mountain biking. That is his thing, so he has his channel on that. And so, yeah, we become a YouTube family. The color that I'm going to choose for a blush, and it's not going to come off very highlighted or very illuminating. This is their multi-pot, and this is in the shade Peony, and it is by Gabriel. And this is what I'm going to use in my cheeks. Now, I'm going to show you guys, look at that shine, but it does not come off that way on the cheeks. And let's see. Oh, I should mention the brush that I use for the Mosaic Illuminator and the foundation that I use, the dual powdered foundation, is a Zuzu Luxe. This is a fluffy brush. I got this as part of a kit with that Mosaic Illuminizer. I love this brush. This has become my favorite. The brush that I'm going to use for my blush is the Real Techniques, and this is the, I believe it's the stippling brush. I've noticed the sun has faded. For winters, I don't know, makes me a little depressed because we usually have 6, 7, 8 months of cold, and I'm just not a fan of the cold. Why I live here, and I started out in the cities when my husband and I first moved here, and we've just, you know, moved back to his hometown, and yeah, it's crazy, but you know, my boys love snowboarding, so yeah, they're happy, and if they're happy, mom's happy, so I'm with it. But I don't know, the older I get, it seems the harder it is for me to adjust. Next product that I'm going to use is the Zuzu Luxe. This is their new boho kit, the Beach Boho eyeshadows, and oh my gosh, I am in love with this gold color. It is amazing. The light color is called Moonlight, so the gray color is Moonlight. Then we have the next, and I believe this is Driftwood. Yes, Driftwood is the brown color. Color that I am absolutely in love with, this gold color, is called Shore. And then this, the pinkish color, it may look like it's white or a light cream. It actually has a pink undertone. This is called Free Spirit. And so those are the ones that I'm going to apply to my eyes. Now, the little mirror that's up here does not do it justice, so I'm going to put the colors down on a little table I have beside here, and I'm going to go back to one of my compacts to use to apply that product, because yeah, that little mirror is just not going to help me out at all. The tool that I'm going to use, this is an Eco Tools. This is a contour setting brush, but I find this works really well for applying color all over the eye, so that's what I'm going to use in the color Free Spirits. Going to apply that all over my eyelid. I do not apply a heavy application of makeup. I just want something that looks natural, and this is something that I'm going to wear for the rest of the day. Hopefully you can see that somewhat on the camera. So, brushes that I'm going to use, I'm trying to find my Red Apple lipstick. I love, here we go. I love their eyeshadow brush. It is the wet dry brush. It is absolutely amazing for putting on color. And what I'm going to do is go into that gold color. And I'm going to apply that to my eyelid, the entire eyelid, and then up into the crease. These are colors that I'm going to let you guys know. I haven't tried them wet, but they are more of a watercolor look, which is kind of cool because they're part of the beach collection. I think it's the coastal collection. I'll link everything down below so you guys can check that information out. But they are going to give you a very nice cast of color, but nothing that's really dramatic. I am not the type that likes a lot of color, so this is going to be hard, I'm sure, for you guys to see, but it does have golden hue to it. So when I go out in the sun, I can definitely see the gold And I'll show you guys again. You can see that it has little gold flecks and nothing that's going to get in my eyes. I have had no irritation whatsoever, and I do usually have sensitivity with that, and that is just a fantastic color. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use still my Red Apple lipstick wet dry eyeshadow brush. I'm going to take this color in Driftwood and I'm going to apply that to the outer corner of my eye, and that will also be what I use as my eyeliner. Now just to let you guys know, I am going to use my mirror for that, and hopefully it does not completely do any issues with the filming quality. So I'm going to apply that to the middle part and then to the outside, just to kind of add some color because the other ones are very fair. And then to the upper part of that crease, and then patting on a little more color on that outer eyelid area. So that adds a little bit of depth. Now I'm going to take the Red Apple lipstick, this is their liner brush, and I'm going to apply that Driftwood, that brown color again, to my lower lash line. And this is a great brush because it's more like a smudger brush, so you don't get any harsh lines. Make sure you tap that off because it will tend, I have noticed that because I do not wet these, there will be a little bit of fallout if you don't tap that brush off. These are more on the powdery side. And that's what the eyeliner looks like. Since I kind of blended out the upper part, I'm going to take Driftwood with the eyeliner brush again, and I'm going to go onto the upper part, middle part of my eye to the end. So, see, but from the middle of my eye to the outside on that top, it's just made a little more defined of a line. And so the next part of the process is to apply mascara. This is their Gabriel mascara in the color black, and you guys can see I really like this mascara, and the wand is fabulous. It is right now between the Gabriel mascara and, of course, you guys know the Red Apple lipstick mascara. That tends to be on the higher price side, but it is well worth it. Great ingredients, and this is a lower price if you're looking for something. To me, they are both very similar in the look of the eye. However, this is a much wetter formula, and I just kind of roll the brush as I put my mascara on. I usually do this type of application when I forgot to curl my lashes, and I did not curl them. Since I hit 40, my lashes don't curl naturally anymore, so I am constantly having to curl them. Even on days that I don't put on mascara, that's like after I brush my teeth, I curl my lashes, and that's what I usually do. And then try to put on some type of mascara to hold that curl. And the last item, the Gabriel Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Ambrosia. This is a fabulous gloss. This is a great topper over any other color. If you're looking for something just kind of, especially over red, I found that I really like this. Has like a gold highlight to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a nice natural pink color, but has a little bit of a gold shift to it. And I find this is very pretty over a lot of the Red Apple lipstick reds that I have. I believe that is everything for my look today. I hope you guys enjoy this little get ready with me.